haven't already subscribed, hit that button and give this video a thumbs up. So today I'm going to be talking about my labor and delivery story. And yeah. So my due date was March 14th, 2017, and I had to get induced. So they induced me a week earlier because my son had an irregular heartbeat. So they just wanted to be on the safer side in case something went wrong, you know, and I waited till my due date. So I got induced on Wednesday, March 8th, 2017, and so I got induced like around 7 p.m. I had to be there at 6, and then, yeah, they induced me at 7 p.m. So with the induction, they just give you medication to start your labor process. So, yeah, that took forever. So long. Like, oh, God. And, yeah, so we thought that he was going to come later on that night, but no. He came March 9th, which is the day after, at 9:31 p.m. Long ass day. You know what sucked about all of that is the fact that I could not eat. Like, I was starving, and I'm just like, the baby needs to eat, and I need to eat. Like, we need to be fed. But, you know, you can't eat when you're giving birth. So that part sucked OD. Like, I really wanted to die because everyone knows that I love food, and you just starved me. So yeah, and so I got induced, and I was in labor for about 24 hours, which was long. But I'm glad it was just 24 hours and not anything more, because I would have really died of starvation. But yeah, and then so like as the medicine was kicking in, I started contracting really early. Like usually it takes, I guess, a little longer when you're being induced, like for the medication to be kicked in, to kick in your body. But mine just started like that. So I remember the doctor coming in, and she's just like, oh, do you feel that? And I'm just like, feel what? And she's like, oh, you're contracting right now. I was like, oh, no, I didn't even know. So yeah, so I didn't feel it at all. It wasn't even bad. Like, it just felt like after a while, it just felt like period cramps, which mine aren't bad. So it just, like, it was a little pain, but nothing so serious. So whatever, they ended up having to stop the medicine coming in my body because I was contracting way too fast, and yeah, that wasn't good for the baby. So they had to end up breaking my water because it was taking too long. So I think at this point it was like somewhere it was the next day, but like in the middle of the day, I believe that they broke my water. So they broke it, and yo, that pain was no joke. Like, immediately after they broke my water, I contracted OD, and like I really felt those contractions. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not even like someone stabbing you. It's just, it hurts so much. And I was just like, yep, epidural now. Like, I need it now. So they got the doctor in or whatever to do it. My bad, I'm sick. And oh my God, I'm so glad that I got a good doctor that does that, because he numbed me from here all the way down. And that was like the best thing ever, because I did not feel nothing after that. And it was an amazing feeling. Like, oh, I was just so happy I couldn't feel pain no more. And the only thing I didn't like is that they had to like flop me over like a fish, because I could not move. Like, the only thing I could move is my arms and my head and stuff like that. And like, obviously I could talk, but other than that, everything was numb. So like, I couldn't really lift up my body. I couldn't move it. So I just felt like a fish that they were just like, you know. So yeah, it was just crazy. Like, I did not really like that. And then they had to stick like this tube or whatever so that I could pee through it. And yeah, but that I actually enjoyed, only because having to get up and pee every 5 seconds was annoying. Like, I'm glad I could have just sat in the bed and pee and not actually pee on myself, you know. So yeah, so now the labor process is really starting. So now I'm like more centimeters dilated. And I think about like 7 p.m. or so, I was 6 centimeters dilated. or 7, around there. I don't really remember. And so I remember like around 8, around like 9 something, or like, yeah, I'm pretty sure like 9 something or 9 o'clock on the dot, they wanted to transfer me to the delivery room because I was in a labor room. So we go move. It's literally like next door. So we go move next door, and like after that, the doctor was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna check how many centimeters dilated you are. So she does, and comes to find out, I'm already 9 centimeters dilated. So she's just like, oh, you know, like, you're ready, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're about to start pushing. So I'm just like, that fast? Like, literally, like, 2 seconds ago, I was not even that far dilated. And now all of a sudden, this baby wants to come. Like, so I was just like, oh my God, like, it's real. Like, he's really about to be here. And at this point, I was just like, I was so happy, but like, I still wanted him to be inside because, like, you know, all you mothers out there, I believe, know that feeling. So, yeah, so my boyfriend, he was in the shower, and we're like, Carlos, hurry up, get dressed, because, like, this baby's coming right now. And so, whatever, he got dressed, and he wanted to look mad cute, which was hilarious. Like, he did want to put on Timbs and all this and that. Like, I'm like, Carlos, we do not have time for this. Like, no. Why you need shoes? Like, I'm ready to push. Stop. So, whatever. That was that, which was pretty funny. But he wanted to look cute for his son, so it was cute. And he did, but, you know, didn't have a full outfit. And whatever. So, yeah, so now I'm pushing and pushing and pushing. And I did not feel none of it at all. Like, the doctor had to tell me when to push and when I was contracting so that I can push. Because that's how numb I was. Like, the doctor really numbed me. Like, I did not feel nothing. Just, like, a little tiny bit of pressure. And I'm just like, oh, am I pushing right? Like, and they're like, yeah, you're doing such a good job. Like, you know, just keep pushing. Like, breathe and push. And this whole time, I was not making no sound at all. Like, I thought I was going to yell or anything, but nope. If you used to walk by the room, you wouldn't even have known I was giving birth. That's how quiet I was. Like, it was crazy. Like, I really shocked myself. But yeah, and then he came into this world, and I was beyond happy. Like, right now is, like, kind of getting me emotional, because just, like, to welcome a new baby, and, like, he is such a blessing to me, and I just love him to death. And that was really the best moment of my life. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, oh my God. Yeah, it was an amazing feeling. And he was born March 9th, 2017 at 9:31 p.m., 6 pounds, 11 ounces, and 19 inches long. And he's just so beautiful. But yeah, that was my labor and delivery story. And I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you didn't already. And I'll see you in my next one.